Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got my July favorites here for you today, and I've got, like I normally do in these videos, my overall Friday favorites, and then I have other things to share with you, like I have like a lip treatment favorite, a couple of hair care favorites, and then books. We've definitely got books to talk about per usual for my monthly favorite video. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore reviews, empties, get ready with me's. Just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we've got July favorites, so let's get to them. Okay, so for overall Friday favorites, I have just been loving for eye look, like bronzer or something like a bronzer all over my lid into my crease, and then some kind of a highlighter product on my lid. That's kind of been my overall most worn, most enjoyed eye favorite for the month. So I would say the LA Colors bronzer, it's getting worn off. I got this at Family Dollar, I think. Yeah, Family Dollar. And I love this. It's very like rosy toned bronzer. I love that. This is a great formula. It's very affordable. This is a great bronzer. I swatch all these products in the original Friday favorites where I mentioned them. So if you want to see swatches, check those videos. L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Highlighter in Champagne Glow. This is so pretty on the eyes. It is, I'm looking like it's on my eyes. It's not on my eyes right now, but it's beautiful. It's like an icy kind of golden champagne color. It blends well. It really makes the eyes pop. It's so, so pretty. Okay, for cheeks, I would say my overall favorites for cheeks would have to be the Milk Makeup, what are these called? Cooling Water Jelly Tints. I love these. They sent these to me. So sweet of them. These are amazing. If you want a great stain, I mean, I love them on the lips. They're pretty on the lips, but I especially love them on the cheeks. They just wear so well. They're just a good long wearing formula that blends well. You can layer them with other things. I mean, especially in really warm weather where makeup's kind of tested to the limits, this is like, it wears well. So good. Not to mention, they're adorable. I love that packaging. It's so cute. So the colors they sent me, Splash. This one's kind of like a raspberry, purpley, pink kind of color. And then Chill. This one's kind of a corally red, I would describe it as. So cute. They're just so good. I also love the Pixi by Petra On The Glow Super Glows. I love the packaging on these. Like, these are just fun. I love fun packaging. I say that all the time. This is fun. I don't know. I like the shape of it. It just almost looks like a little candy bar or something. It's just cute. And I would say Ice Pearl is the one that I have been reaching for the most. It's an icy pearly sort of color. These are great for a light makeup look. It just, they have like a fresh look. Like the blushes have a fresh look. The bronzers have a fresh look on the face because they're almost like it depends. They're like glossy almost in their formula, but not too much. But they keep that glowy look on the skin, so that's why I think they just look kind of fresh and like not overdone. I mean, you can definitely build them up for sure. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. They're all great. And then for lips, I would say it's really hard to pick a favorite, but for a light, kind of effortless sort of makeup look, love, love, love these Catrice Tinted Lip Oils. These are amazing because they're a lip oil, but they have a great stain to them. And they stain almost immediately and well, and they have just this great formula of you've got this beautiful glossy look on your lips to begin with, and then as that kind of fades away, I love that look, but as that fades away, you've got this great long wearing stain, like long, long wearing. So they're just good. I've got Keeping It Juicy. This one's kind of like a light pink. I've got Drama Mama, beautiful kind of red. And then Glossip Girl. This one's kind of more of a like berry kind of color. They all sort of have like that undertone stain of a bright pink, but just slightly more in the colors that they're supposed to be. Like this one's just a slightly more reddish, bright pink. This one's just slightly more of a purpley, bright pink, but still they kind of have that same sort of undertone. But they're just amazing. And then what I have on my lips right now, oh, I love these. These are so good. Too Faced sent these to me. They're the Lady Bold Empower Cream lipsticks. They have really reflective packaging, so that's why I'll just keep them in this because this is slightly less reflective. But the two colors they sent me, Committed and True Love. This one's a really beautiful kind of deep mauve-y pink kind of color. Like almost like chocolate raspberries. I don't know. And they smell like chocolate raspberries, which is awesome. And then this one is what is it? Power Move. Bright, beautiful pink. Love them together. I have them on together today, and they're just so great. I kind of have them lightly applied and then blotted down. They wear so well. If you are like me and you love a great, low maintenance, long wearing, satin matte kind of formula lipstick, I think you will love these. Great formula to them. Just super low maintenance and beautiful. I love the colors. Okay, some other favorites to talk about. So I've been using this for a while. Kapari sent this to me. This is the Lip Glossy in Clear. And I've been using this as my kind of like nighttime lip treatment right before I go to bed. And I am so impressed with this. First off, it smells incredible. Oh my goodness. How would I describe that? Caramel? Yeah, I think kind of like a caramel sort of a scent to it, but very glossy, very hydrating feeling on the lips. You could definitely wear this during the day. I mean, it says lip glossy clear. So, I mean, I think it's just supposed to be like a clear lip gloss, but this feels like a lip treatment. So I use it more as a lip treatment, like I said, before I go to bed at night, because it is so hydrating feeling on the lips. A little bit goes a long way with it, but it doesn't feel heavy and tacky and sticky. It just feels hydrating. Just so nice on the lips. So I'm very impressed with this, not to mention that I just love the scent of it. So it's like an experience to use it, and it does good things, like it just hydrates really well. Okay, some hair care favorites. I would say I don't feel like I'm having the best hair day. So I would say, like, you know, don't judge these hair care favorites on how my hair is looking today, because, you know, just hair has a mind of its own. At least mine does. And I do the same things to it, and it looks different every day. And maybe it's like humidity or weather or who knows. Anyway, side tangent. Let's just talk about it. First off, this is a new one. I haven't opened this one yet, but I just grabbed it to be able to show it to you. This is from Aromatica, and this is the Rosemary Scalp Scaling Shampoo. So I found this through just research, like, you know, sometimes I just get on Amazon and I just research, like, things that are really popular products. And I think I was looking up, like, hair health or hair growth kind of shampoos, and found this. I've definitely liked rosemary, kind of using that in my hair care routine in different ways, in oils, in sprays, things like that. So this shampoo had some really good reviews, and I have been very impressed with it. I do think it's definitely helped the health of my hair, but what I've noticed about it the most is I really like how my hair looks the days that I wash my hair with it. Like, when I'm actually washing my hair, it has a different feeling than like a super clarifying shampoo. I don't know how to describe it. Like, how it feels when I'm washing my hair doesn't feel like it's going to make my hair look good. You know what I mean? Like, it has a certain sort of a texture to it. But then once I style my hair, I think it makes my hair look shiny, healthy, not flat, almost a little added volume or something. It's very interesting. I don't know how to describe it, but bottom line is I feel like I really like the way my hair looks the days, typically, other than today. My hair doesn't look horrible today, but it's just, you know, not as good as I think some days that I've used this. In general, when I use this shampoo, I like how my hair looks. I feel like it's got a nice shine to it. It looks healthy, has a little added volume or something. It's good. The only thing is, I mean, it's rosemary shampoo. I mean, it says rosemary. It's rosemary. It smells like rosemary. So I don't love that scent, and it's very strong. Like, I mean, I can't smell it on my hair now, but when I'm washing my hair, definitely it packs a punch. It is very rosemary smelling. So if you don't like that scent, this definitely smells like rosemary. But once my hair's fixed, I can't smell it, and I just like how it works, so I still use it. Have I talked about this? I was trying to remember if I have mentioned this in videos, because I can't remember how long I've been using this for. But I just thought, well, I'm going to mention it because I still really love it. And I feel like I need to make another mention to my Volooom. Like the little clamping thing that looks like a little mini waffle iron. I love that hair tool. That is my go-to for hiding my cowlick at the back of my hair where my hair just separates. If you're like me and have that, I love my Volooom. And I have the little, the small one, the Rootie, R-O-O-T-I-E. And it just works great for giving some volume at the root, but especially hiding that hairline, like the cowlick. Anyway, side note to that. So I thought, well, I'm going to mention this again. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but I still love this hairspray and I use it every single day now. This is the Tresemme Ultra Fine Hairspray. It says lock in moisture, lock out frizz. And this is a 3 out of 5 for hold. This is just a very light spray and mist to it. So it feels very light in the hair. And it's one of those, I like a hairspray that is buildable. And this one definitely is. Like it just, you can use a light application of it and just get light hold. Or you can spray more, kind of like in layers. Like I'll spray and then I'll come back a little bit later and spray again. I like that. Like that seems to give me good hold without the crunchiness. And I do feel like this helps control frizz, you know, because I have fine hair. So it definitely can get more on the like fluffy, frizzy side. Now, if I'm choosing, I think I would rather have fluffy than flat hair. Because when you have fine, flat hair, like I prefer bigger hair. So I don't mind a little added fluff. But trying to avoid the frizz. And this, I think, helps with frizz and flyaways. And it smells good. Like I would describe the scent as almost like a vanilla, like a vanilla perfume sort of a scent. It's nice. I like it. I've got a ton of books to chat with you guys about. So I kind of like arranged them so that we can get to talk about them all. Okay, so I read, this is not a favorite for sure. I read The Paradise Problem from Christina Lauren. And this is more like a mention of I might be moving away from reading Christina Lauren books. Because I tried to read, was it The Soulmate Equation? Or it was the second one to that. Was that what it was called? True Love Experiment, I think it was called. I had to DNF that one. I just was not connecting to that one. It was just, I wasn't connecting with that book. So I DNF'd that one, and I probably should have DNF'd this one too. There was some spice, but it was towards the end. That was avoidable, but it was the cussing in this one. And it was like certain words and certain words used in certain ways that I should have DNF'd it, but I didn't. So that's more like a quick, I guess, which makes me sad because some of their earlier books, like, oh my gosh, why am I forgetting my favorite book from them? Love in Other Words. Hello, I love that book. It's been a while since I've read it for sure, but yeah, I don't know. So let me know. And that kind of just happens sometimes, you know what I mean? There's authors that I have tried that I realize immediately that's not a fit for me as a reader, and that's totally okay. But then sometimes there are authors that I kind of like over time that I'm like, I don't think it's a fit anymore, and that's okay. So I think that, I'm not sure, but we might be there. So I also read City of Mirth and Malice, this is the follow-up to House of Bane and Blood. I still liked this one, but not nearly as much as the first one. So this is more like an honorable mention. I think this book is really pretty. I love the green spine. That's beautiful. I got a little bit lost in the fantasy of this one. Sometimes that happens. Like I get a little confused with the details. That happened with this one a little bit. And yeah, sometimes it seems like I really enjoy kind of the beginnings of a romance when they're just kind of the slow burn and all that, like just the little looks and you know what I mean. The beginning of the romance I think is just so fun. So I still liked it, but not as much as the first one. Okay, then this series is called Falling for Summer. So these are all no cussing, no spice series of books, different authors. So I have read several of them now. So quick little like mention to these two. I started this one. I did end up DNFing it. It wasn't like there was anything wrong, that I didn't feel like I connected necessarily as far as like content in it. But it was more just, how do I describe this? I love books that don't have cussing and spice. That is always my preference. But I still love sassy, flirty, and these two right here almost had a little bit of a feeling of cozy mystery, which I kind of realized that most cozy mysteries I kind of don't like. They're a little bit too much on the cutesy, cheesy side, and that's not a knock to them or anything bad. It's just more, I love a little bit of sassiness. So the cozy mysteries that I like are like Finley Donovan is Killing It, and Her Royal Spyness, that have a little bit more sassiness to it. So anyway, these are just more on the kind of sweet, cheesy side. So anyway, I read this one all the way through, and it was fine, but I wasn't like jumping up and down, excited, loving it. These three, though, I really, really liked. This one is Summer Ever After. This one is like I think he is her brother's friend. These are all kind of low stakes for the most part. Like the kind of challenge that they're trying to overcome are more kind of low stakes. There's one that's a little bit more so, like I'd say these two have a little bit higher stakes. But anyway, this one's like golf, and it's cute. It's still cheesy, but it's dual POV. Each of these are dual POV, which I love. I think these are single POV. Dual POV, I always love those more, just because I love seeing each of them fall in love, you know, individually. So this one, Summer Ever After, and there are two other books in this series that I'm excited to read. Then this one is Beachy Keen. This one is, he's a rich, you know, billionaire, millionaire, I'm not sure, guy, and she kind of has always just been annoyed by their family, and she ends up working for him, and they fall in love, and it's very cute. And then this one is Beauty and the Beach, and this one is an arranged marriage or marriage of convenience kind of situation, and very much enemies to lovers for sure. These two just really like pick on each other. Even when they fall in love, they still have that kind of picking on each other sort of relationship. And it was just cute. Like these two have some higher stakes, deeper things that they're dealing with. So of course, always check trigger warnings about every book. But anyway, I just think it's a fun series. And I like these three. I like kind of the sassy, flirty banter more in these than the other two. And then there's two more that I'm excited to read. I read a couple of YA thrillers. This one is The Summer She Went Missing. This is by Chelsea Achasco. She wrote another book that I really liked that was kind of a dark academia, secret society kind of book. I loved that one more than this one, but I still really enjoyed this one. Great mystery to it. You know, they're YA, so they're not as dark as some other thriller kind of books. And generally, like, there's less cussing. There's some in it, but less. And I'm trying to remember if there was, I think if there was, I don't remember in this one. This one I think had a closed door scene. I don't remember this one, but they're YA, so generally those are, you know, mostly either it's not in there at all or it's closed door if it is, generally. And then this one is The Summer I Drowned. This one I really like. So of the two, this one was my favorite. And when I was looking, I hope that this one is still in print. I'm not really sure. I think the Kindle is at least still available. But this one was very good. She almost drowned this one summer, and then she comes back, and there's kind of a lot of healing that goes on, but there's strong romance in this one. There's romance in both of them. That's another thing that I love about YA thrillers, is almost always they have romance in them too, and I love that. So these both did. This one has strong romance in it, like it's a big part of the plot. I would say half and half, if not more, a little bit more romance than thriller. But yeah, it's kind of like a piecing it together. You're just questioning a lot of things, and it was good. It was really good. Both of them were good. And then I would say probably my overall favorite for the month is Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan, or I think it's Monaghan. I'm not really sure. Anyway, this book, loved it. I would describe this as overall a friends to lovers kind of storyline, which I always love. There's more to it, but I don't want to spoil anything for you. This one has a lot of emotional healing. There's a lot of just like growth and moving on and new beginnings kind of themes in this. So again, check trigger warnings, but it's very sweet. It's really good and like uplifting by the end, and I love the main characters in this book. It was just really good, and she writes closed door romances. At least the 3 that I have read so far, they've all been closed door, so fade to black kind of storylines, which I always like. Okay, so those are all my favorites. I feel like I've been talking for a long time, so let's wrap this up. Hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what your favorites are in any of these categories or any others. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video.